Welcome to part 3 of my Detox Your Life series. This class is going to be all about beauty products. So, a common misconception is that you cannot be beautiful, have beautiful skin, or whatever, look beautiful with natural products. And so most people think, well, I just can't. I'm either going to be unhealthy and I'm going to have to sacrifice my health for my beauty, or I'm going to be not beautiful, but I'll be healthy. And they feel like you have to make that choice. And that's actually something that I really believed too, because I had used so many skincare products and they were harmful and they were not good to my health. And so I decided I would rather not use those and just not have good skin. And I've had really hard time with my skin all of my life. I've had really acne prone skin. I have redness. I have scars from that, from picking, because as soon as I had breakouts, I would pick my face. So I've had awful skin all my life, and I just thought I'm just going to have awful skin. I'm really excited because I have learned that there are some amazing, fantastic skincare products that I can use that benefit my skin, that are healthy, that are natural, and that are actually good for me, and they are actually improving the quality of my skin at the same time. And same goes with makeup products. So for a long time, I didn't wear a lot of makeup. I'm not a big makeup person, but I found some makeup that I love too. And so I want to share that with you guys today. So if you've watched my last 2 classes, you know pretty much why we're detoxing our life. The same chemicals that are in your cleaning products, definitely almost all the same chemicals that are in your lotions, shampoos, soaps, all that personal care product we talked about last week, those same products, or those same chemicals, are in beauty products. And so, like I said, your skin is the largest organ in your body. So when we think about detoxing, we sometimes think about not putting harmful things in our body. And I am going to talk about that next week. And a lot of your skin health has to do with your gut too. So those things are directly correlated. But I want to talk to you guys about these products that I'm using. Hi, Bridget. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And so I did tons of research. I had used lots of different products and most of them didn't even help my skin, and they were harmful to my skin. A lot of the times, products made for acne-prone people like me are so harsh, and they think that they're killing acne, but they're actually drying out your skin, and they cause redness and irritation and things like that because those are chemicals. And so I've learned, that's the opposite of what I want. A lot of the times, it seems crazy, but you need to put more oils into your skin to make your skin less oily so that it balances the oils in your body. And instead of drying it out, I needed that. So I was doing my body, like my skin, everything, the opposite of what I needed by going with things that are just on shelves, what we're used to, what we're commonly told, even a lot of times by dermatologists. What they'll say is what you need for acne-prone skin is not correct. And so many times it'll go back to your gut. My gut health changing and detoxing my gut has been probably the biggest change in my skin. So definitely stay tuned for my Detox Your Gut class next week, because that's going to have a ton to do with this skincare stuff too. But okay, so I want to talk to you guys today about, just like I said, what I love, what I've learned. So there are plant-based products, you guys, that are good for your skin, and doTERRA has a ton of them. So I have done lots of research on this because there's so many skincare lines out there. Even some on the shelves now, it's becoming popular. Just like, people put, this is natural, this is all natural. You see that all over on the shelves, and we think, oh, great, this is natural. I can buy this skin, this face wash or whatever because it says natural. But it's almost like how when gluten became a big popular thing, every product was saying gluten-free, gluten-free. So it's like, oh yeah, tortilla chips are gluten-free. Does that mean they're good for you? Not necessarily. Corn is worse than gluten. So it's just like they take these names, they take these trends, and they just put it all over things. So they'll put natural, natural, natural. Doesn't mean that it's natural. Doesn't mean that it's good for you. We have to learn how to read labels. We have to learn what are bad things in products. So fragrances is the biggest one I've talked about. And I'm not going to go through the list of all the other chemicals, but I have told you guys, and I'll say it again, EWG, the Environmental Working Group, or EWG.org. You can look up almost every product and what's in it, and it rates them and tells you how bad they are, why they're bad, all that. And then there's an app too. So if you're like me and you want to just be out and on the go and just get on the app, And then from the app, you can scan products while you're walking down, the aisle. So that's super helpful. So the only skincare line that I have found, which I've tried lots, and not just not just from like grocery stores and things like that, but like, private companies and other MLM companies. I love to support other MLM companies, but so many of them are saying they're natural and they're not. And most of them are like toxic. They're not even just not natural. They're like very, very bad for you, not just for your skin. A lot of them work. Don't get me wrong. I see people, they have beautiful skin using these products, but it is not worth it. The risks that they're taking for their health, and these things are linked to hormone issues and infertility and big things, you guys. And I notice I've used some of them, and I can tell within minutes of using them that they affect my hormones because I'm so sensitive to that, because I have had hormone related skin issues. And because I haven't had that in my life for so long, as soon as I get around that, just like I told you guys, as soon as I walk down the cleaning aisle or get around perfumes, I start to get headaches. My body's like, no, you kept me away from that. Please don't bring it back. So same thing goes with the skincare. Do not trust what everybody says. Learn to read labels, okay? So fragrances, huge thing to look out for, but also just looking for plant-based. Plants are great for your skin. You don't have to have chemicals to be anti-aging or whatever. There's plants that are super anti-aging. Anything that's good at a cellular level rejuvenates the cells. Your body is completely made up of cells, internally and externally. This is all cells, okay? And so doTERRA has a skincare line called Virage that is my favorite because it is 100% plant-based. It really is nothing but that. And it has essential oils in it, essential oils that are amazing for anti-aging, amazing for redness and scarring and acne and all of any skincare type you could have. It's good for oily, combination, dry, like it helps. So it is a 4-step system. And the cleanser is very light and very gentle. So I use this a lot, just like every day, every evening, every morning. And then if I notice that my skin's getting really oily, because my skin does get oily, then I'll use another one of our cleansers that's a little bit stronger, and that's our HD Clear cleanser. And the HD Clear cleanser is actually the acne line that doTERRA has. And I really only like the cleanser for it. I don't like the other steps as much to the acne line because, like I said, this Virage line is my favorite. It's so beneficial for all skin types. But if I want extra, if I feel really oily at the moment, I will use that HD Clear. But normally, I start with this one, just wash my face. The next step in it is a toner. This toner can just be misted on your face. It's so easy to use, and it just dries right in. You can use it like on a cotton swab or something if you're wanting to. I don't really use this as like a makeup remover though. I just use coconut oil as makeup remover. It's fantastic. So that's the next step, just to tone. And then the lotion, the moisturizer is awesome. So even if you have oily skin like me, moisturizing is so important. A lot of the times we're lacking moisture and oils, natural oils in our skin, and that's why our skin gets oily. So putting more moisture back in is really, really important. And this one has geranium, juniper berry, jasmine, and sea buckthorn berry in it. So some very awesome skin benefiting oils. And then the last step is the hydrating serum. So like I was saying, hydration is key, okay? So this is actually an oil serum. This is my favorite part, is this last step of the Virage. And so this serum is frankincense, lavender, helichrysum, Hawaiian sandalwood, myrrh, and rose. Those are some big gun, powerful, amazing oils. A lot of people right now are talking about rose water for your skin, and I think that's good too. Rose oil is one of the most amazing anti-aging oils there is. So that's awesome. And then of course, helichrysum, frankincense. So I talk about frankincense a lot just in our health, how frankincense benefits us, because frankincense can help with healthy production of cells, new cells. So helping to eliminate bad cells and continue to produce and help your body produce good cells. Same thing goes with your skin. So if you're wanting to keep your skin healthy in terms of even like things like skin damage or sun damage, big things we're trying to prevent our skin from, our body from, frankincense can help prevent all of that, right? And then frankincense is also super anti-aging because of how powerful it is at a cellular level. So these oils are amazing that are in this. And I like to mix a couple more oils I want to talk to you guys about that are really, really beneficial for the skin as well. And so since I have red skin and I have acne prone skin, I'm loving copaiba. This is one of our newer oils. This oil has so many uses. It's very, very, very anti-inflammatory. And so it's powerful for all kinds of things. But because it's so anti-inflammatory, it'll help if I am having breakouts. It will take the redness away, the inflammation. It's antibacterial. And so it's also helping with scarring and just redness, like discoloration to my skin. So every night when I put this serum on, I put a little bit of the serum in my hand, and then I add just a couple of drops of copaiba. And then the other oil that I add is blue tansy. And this is one of my favorite skin oils at the moment. It is very blue, so it actually gives your skin a blue hint. But I use it at night, and it's gone by the morning. And it is so good for the skin discoloration. So it's going to brighten your skin and help with those scars and sun damage and sunspots and all of that. So I've had lots of those on my face, and I can tell them lightening and going away. And just my skin looks so much healthier since using all of this. Feels so much better. It's fantastic. Then we also have a 2-step reveal system. I forgot to grab it, but it's like a facial. It's called a reveal facial system. And I use that probably once a week, just in the shower. It is an exfoliator. So it has little tiny beadlets in it to exfoliate the skin. And then it has a cleanser. And you just do one and then the other at the same time for a couple minutes on your face. And your face feels like so smooth. So I do it on my neck. I do it everywhere. That's just an awesome thing to do about once a week. It's literally like getting a facial. The other thing that I do every so often is the detoxing mud mask. So this is really good for acne. This has bentonite clay in it, which is really good for like drying out acne. It's good for detoxing. We're talking about detoxing. Your skin needs to detox. And so we talked about on the last class about how your body needs to sweat to detox. Some of the ways your body naturally detoxes. One of the big ways your body detoxes is through the skin. So as your dead skin cells fall off, your body's detoxing that way and new skin is growing, right? So any way that we can help that, that's why exfoliating is really important. And that's also why something like a mud mask is important. It's just helping to detox your skin. So, and I love this detox mud mask. Some people are sensitive to it because it is detoxing your skin, but it is so, so good for you. And it's great as the armpit detox too, like we talked about last time. So 2 more skincare products I'm going to tell you about really quickly that we have is the anti-aging eye cream. And this is a newer product of ours. I have been loving this too because the one place that I'm starting to get wrinkles is right here. I have some up here too, but I love this because it's so gentle. You literally just, if I don't drop it, you literally just like squeeze it, a little bit of the lotion gets on there and you put it under your eyes. And this one has blue tansy in it as well, like I just talked about, frankincense, which we talked about being amazing for anti-aging, and then also ylang ylang. So I've been trying to do this every night as well, loving that. And then I also have been using this new brightening gel that we have, which has bergamot, juniper berry, and melissa in it. Some other powerhouse oils for, once again, lightening the skin, helping with skin discoloration, skin tone. It's just helping my skin to look and feel beautiful. So the best thing about all of these things I just told you is they're plant-based. They're safe. There's no parabens. There's nothing bad in them, okay? So be careful when you learn about somebody's skincare line and they tell you it's natural. Look at the labels. Learn about it. A lot of them, they might not have parabens. A lot of them don't have parabens. I'm so glad companies are getting rid of things like parabens. But so many of them, like almost 99% of the ones I've looked at, have fragrance in them, which is, like I said, one of the worst things they can have in them. So be very careful with that, okay? What's so great about these is they don't need fragrance. That's why we don't have to use it. They smell fantastic because they have essential oils in them, and they're so good for your skin. So for me, this was like life-changing to finally find a natural, truly healthy and good for me skincare line that actually helps my face, that actually is making a difference in my skin and is good for me. I haven't found that anywhere else, like I said. And so I want to just show you guys a couple other things talking about beauty. Obviously, we're talking about skincare right now, but I also am going to talk a little bit about makeup. I'm going to talk about perfume. I feel like that just needed to fall into this category. So doTERRA has 2 other things that I use. Well, actually 3 other things I use occasionally. So the HD Clear, like I talked about, the foaming wash, also has a roll-on bottle. So if you get like breakouts, like little spots, you can put these on them. I get like T-zone a lot, chin, and learning to know where you break out is really important. If you look at like a I think it's like a Chinese medicine chart. It'll show you like where on your face, where you break out and what that's directly linked to. We're going to talk about that more on the Detox Your Gut one. But if you are breaking out in certain areas, it can be hormone related. It can be related to what you're eating, you know, it can be related to stress, and knowing that is really beneficial. But when you see those breakouts, I love this. It's just essential oils. It dries them out. I just put a little dab on it. So I barely ever use this, but it is really helpful. And then the other one is the Immortelle, which this is similar to what's in the serum, the Virage serum that I showed you guys. This is just all of our anti-aging oils. This blend also, because it has helichrysum in it, it'll stop bleeding. It's amazing for wounds and cuts and anything that needs the skin to heal and rejuvenate and look beautiful without a scar. Even like stretch marks and things like that. This has been fantastic for me. So it's very strong. So if you have sensitive skin, be careful where you put it. Like I put it under my eyes and I put it up here where I have these lines on my forehead. And it's been really good, but I'm not really sensitive to it. I love oils. I don't mind the smell is strong and the oils are strong that's in it, and it's not diluted. So you can either dilute it, some people do that, or you can choose to use a even gentler oil that's also really good for the skin, like rose. So I've been loving this rose. I love it for a million different reasons, for like emotional support and all kinds of things. But this rose is so good for your skin too, and so gentle. And this one is diluted, so it's mixed with some coconut oil, very gentle. This is a great thing to use on your face, just on spots where you want to work on any kind of skin issue. So that's pretty much all the oils I use for my skin. And so now I want to talk to you guys about detoxing the skin. Like I was saying, your skin is one of the ways that your body naturally detoxes, which seems crazy, but you see our skin, it falls off all the time. It's kind of gross, but like it's constantly shedding and then new skin's regrowing. And that's one of the ways that our body's detoxing. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but dry brushing. I am a huge fan of this. So this is one way to help detox your skin. So when you're using like an exfoliant on your face, like the Reveal, like the two-step system I told you, and it has like little exfoliating beadlets, right? That's helping to get the dead skin off your face. So many people do that, okay? So that's great. So your face is getting detoxed, but what about the rest of your skin, the rest of your body? So this is a great thing to learn to start doing, is to just take a brush. This is like I don't know what it is. It's bamboo, and I don't know, it's a natural bristle. I got this at the health food store. So make sure it's like a good natural brush. And even though you don't see it, just from brushing your skin, it's detoxing it. So this helps your whole body's detox systems. If you start doing this, you notice circulation getting better, which I have not the best circulation. So I've noticed this help me. I'll do just everywhere, kind of brush. What I really like to do is spray myself with some essential oils that promote detoxing, that are good for skin tightening and things, and then brush myself. I like to do it kind of after I get out of the shower or something like that. Whenever you can remember. But what I like to do is Slim and Sassy. That's our blend for boosting the metabolism. It also has grapefruit in it, so you can do Slim and Sassy, or you can just do grapefruit. Grapefruit is naturally skin tightening. So grapefruit will, just like by putting it on your skin, helps to tighten loose skin. So anybody else like me that's had a baby, you know what I'm talking about, there's loose skin. So I started doing this just on my stomach for where I had extra skin after that. In certain places where I had stretch marks and loose skin, I could tell it tightening. And then I also take the brush and I just brush over it, brush it into the skin, and it detoxes your skin. So you're going to notice your whole body feel more detoxed from doing that. And it promotes, because it promotes the circulation, it gives you more energy. So you may want to do it in the morning, not at night, but you can do it just kind of whenever. You can do it as much as you want, but doing it at least once a week or something is going to be super beneficial for your health and for your skin, for every spot of your skin. If you have any skin that you want to look better, cellulite, whatever, start using some Slim and Sassy and grapefruit and dry brush. So that's an awesome way to detox. That is definitely part of my beauty routine. And I think I said already, but coconut oil, this is my makeup remover. I love this. I will put a little bit of lavender in it, sometimes melaleuca, because it's very antibacterial. And I will just, that's how I'll get all my makeup off. Everything comes off with coconut oil. That's how you know it's good makeup too. It should come off with coconut oil. And a couple other cool little tips I'm going to share with you about essential oils are going to go along with makeup. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. I want to talk really quick about perfume, just while I'm right here talking about that before I get into makeup. So perfume is obviously not part of your beauty routine, but it can be, because I sometimes use things like rose for my perfume. So anywhere I'm putting it, it's benefiting my skin. My favorite perfume blend is doTERRA's Whisper blend. This is the women's blend. This blend is amazing. It has some really powerful, positive oils in it for hormone balancing, for skin, and for just your overall mood. And what's so cool about Whisper is it smells different on every woman. So it mixes with your pheromones. So perfume, obviously, you guys, we're talking about fragrance. And if you haven't heard this yet, don't use perfume. It's one of the worst things, mixed with tons of chemicals. And we all want to smell beautiful, okay, but it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Perfume is not good, okay? So get you some essential oils. They're natural. They're good. They smell fantastic. And I get complimented so much on how I smell because it smells natural. Because you could tell those things that women wear, they smell synthetic. I cannot stand church lady perfume is what I call it. I'm like, oh, if I get too close to them, I'm like, whoo, I can't. It gives me a headache because of all the chemicals in it, okay? So Whisper and Passion. Yeah, I love both of those, Maggie. So Whisper is my favorite because I can tell it smells different on me. I smelled it out of the bottle at first and I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But when I put it on me, I love it. And my husband loves it. So I just put a little bit on my wrist. I usually use it right out of the bottle, but sometimes I do mix into a spray. So on your wrist, just like perfume, behind your ears, wherever you want. And you can reapply as often as you want. So I really love Whisper with Citrus Bliss, which is our citrus blend, because I like citrusy oils. They make me happy. They uplift my mood. And they also smell so sweet. So that one has vanilla and citrus oils in it. So I'll mix that with Whisper. And what I do is I just mix it in a spray bottle. So I just do water and like 10 or 15 drops of these oils, shake it up, and it's almost like what we talked about for air fresheners, where you're freshening your house like this. So instead, I just use this and I will have it be like a body mist. And it's awesome. It's so cheap and it smells so, so good. And I just keep it on me where I can use it all the time. So that's perfume. You can literally make any kind of perfume you want. I'm going to post my recipes in the ebook for this class, but if you look on doTERRA's blog, you can also see like they have a whole thing talking about how to make perfumes perfectly. Like it has a top note, a middle note, and a base note, and which oils are best for each of those areas and how to mix one even just into a roll-on bottle. So any of our oils are great for perfumes, you guys. Anything you're drawn to can be a perfume. So just say no to perfume, throw your perfumes away, and start using oils. So this is my little wallet, and these are all the ones that I use as perfumes like daily. You can see this one's a blend that I made, and I just mixed all my favorite oils. Hope is one of my favorites. Clary Calm, obviously, for hormones, but I like it for perfume too. Passion is one of my favorites, and Peace. Just depending on your mood, right? You can have a different perfume that not only smells good, but is affecting your mood. That's powerful, okay? And it's good for you. It's healthy. It's not going to harm you to smell good or to look beautiful. That is like huge. I just want to tell everybody that you can be beautiful without having to be unhealthy. So now let's talk about makeup, because makeup is something that doTERRA does not have. Obviously, we're an essential oil company. And this class, even though I'm talking a lot about doTERRA's products, I am not a just doTERRA product person. I want anything that's good, that's natural, that's healthy. And I have tried several different makeup companies. And I can tell you pretty much anything you can buy at the store is not good for you. Pretty much anything you can buy at like Walmart or wherever, okay, is anything that's cheap and on the shelf is bad. Just stay away from those, okay? But go scan them. If there's something you love that you get right now that you've been using all of your life, scan them with that app or look on ewg.org and find out what's in it, find out what's bad, and you can decide. But to me, my favorite brand so far of natural makeup that I found is Tarte. And you can get Tarte at Ulta. I don't know if Ultas are everywhere. They're in Texas. I've seen them in lots of places. You can also buy it online. So it's Tarte, Tarte. And I do not love all their products. I have to say that. So they're not like 100% all natural. Some of their products are in between. Like none of their products rate like a 10 on the toxicity level, but some of them are like 3s and 4s. And I don't even want to use 3s and 4s because my body has been so sensitive to those things. And I've seen it, I've had cancer in my family. I've had hormone issues. I am not taking any chances of making anything worse. So that's my opinion. If you are comfortable with using something that's a 3 and you've read the ingredients, great. For me, I use Tarte because most of their products are rated like a 1. Like they are super safe. They're natural. And what I love is that their products are not only just safe and natural, they're actually really beneficial for you. They use ingredients that are good for your skin, like vitamin E and Amazonian clay. A lot of their products have Amazonian clay in them, which I love. So I like Tarte, and I'm going to list in my ebook all the products that I use from Tarte, but I'm just going to show you guys really quick. So I mostly use their SPF 30 because I like that too for my skin, to keep the sun off my face. To keep it looking young, you need to keep it from the sun, and I've spent a lot of time in the sun. So I do still get some sun. I don't think all sun is bad, but I like wearing an SPF 30. So I use their like 12-hour primer, and it's so easy for me to just put on in my hands and put it on my face. And that's really light wear. So I use that almost every day. And then if I need more coverage, if I'm breaking out or something, I use their little concealer. And then I use this powder a lot because, like I said, I do get dry skin. So I love this, that I just keep this in my purse on me, and I can just, loose powder. This is a powder foundation of theirs. And then pretty much the only other things I use is I use eyeliner. I use their Amazonian Clay black eyeliner, and I use their Amazonian Clay mascara. This stuff is the bomb. This stuff makes my eyelashes look so big, and I love it. It's actually really, really good, and it's so good for you. It has nothing bad in it. One of the worst things is mascara, which is crazy because we not only put it on us, we put it right by our eyes. And there's so many chemicals in mascara, bad, bad, bad ones. If you look at makeup, most of the hormone disrupting, infertility causing things are in makeup, even more than skincare products. So makeup was one of the last things that I detoxed from. I wasn't ever a big makeup person. I just thought, like, I don't even know where to begin, And so I have tried some makeup from Unique and Limelight, and I like some of theirs. A lot of them are paraben-free and things like that, but some of them have fragrance. And like I said, fragrance is a big one to me because fragrance is so general. It doesn't list a chemical or a preservative. It just says fragrance, and it could be one of 12,000 different chemicals in there. So that's hard for me. So if it says fragrance, I have a hard time. But and there's a couple other companies that I've liked some of their makeup, but you guys, Tarte has been one that I have just trusted for about the last year now, that I have loved. And it's pretty affordable, and it works really good. And so I just have to give kudos to Tarte. I'm not getting anything from you guys wanting Tarte makeup. I'm just sharing it because I believe in it. So the other thing that I use is I use their matte palette. So I like just to do that, and it's easy. I can use it on my eyes. I use my lips, my cheeks. Pretty simple. And then I use some of their lip paints. So I know the lip things going around right now are really popular, and you guys, I love them because I didn't used to be a big lip person because I hated having to reapply lip stuff. So I loved lip scents because it would stay on, but I could tell, like, within using it pretty soon, that it was affecting my hormones, which was really upsetting to me. I so badly wanted it to be good, but when you have to search to find out if something's paraben-free, you can pretty much guess it's probably not paraben-free. If it's paraben-free, the companies are going to label that and be proud of that and tell you that, okay? So it has fragrance in it, and it has parabens in it, so do what you want with that, and I'm not here to bash other companies. I'm just telling you, for me, I decided I couldn't do that, but I do like the Tarte lip paints. They don't stay on as long as lip scents, but they're good. They're healthy. They're natural. That's what's important for me. So in terms of makeup, that's what I do, and so I want to give you guys a couple other tips. Lavender is fantastic for helping to promote hair growth. So lashes are some place that we want our hair to grow, right? And you can put a drop in your mascara. So I put a drop or two of lavender in my mascara. It helps keeping it from being clumpy, which is awesome. So you don't get clumps in here and on your eyelashes. It smells good. Lavender's great. And it's helping to grow your lashes and keep them healthy, which is awesome. And then peppermint is really good for helping to plump the lips. So if you're like me and you need more lip help, you can add a couple drops of peppermint into like your lip gloss or anything like that. It helps preserve it. It tastes good. It feels good. It's kind of tingly, and so it helps plump. I also love doTERRA's lip balm. Their original lip balm is peppermint and wild orange, so it has peppermint in it, and I use this a ton, and I can tell too, just even using the peppermint lip balm, that it helps plump the lips. But if you are interested in lip balm, they have several other types too with other oils in them that are awesome. I love the herbal one, and their lip balms, once again, all natural, really good for your lips, and so I use those a ton. And you can even make your own. I've done that before, and you can use like natural colorings and things like that and make like colored lip balms and put essentials in them, and it's fantastic. So that is pretty much all I have for the beauty routine, and I just want to encourage you guys to, if you're ready to start working on your beauty routine, go through your products, look them up, look at what's in them, see why they are not good for you, if there's anything not good in them, and then just slowly start replacing them when you can. And if you have any questions for me about our skincare line, or if you want to try it, please reach out to me and I will help you. Thank you again. And you guys join me next week for Detox Your Gut, because that's going to have a ton to do with your face as well as your gut.